Yo, what's up guys? And yes, I started my professional training in boxing 1 month ago. You know, you probably saw my video with Logan 6 months ago. In that moment, I rubbed my hands first time in my life. I'm wearing boxing gloves first time in my life. I don't even know how to punch in boxing, right? And you know how it ends. Since that moment happened, after I start to think, and one thing which I most hate, it's losing. And since that, I decided to start my boxing career and return as Drago, like as Viktor Drago, and kick everybody asses. 1 month ago, I started teaching where I can train, and what was important for me, I need to have professional boxing club, professional boxing coach who train professional fighters, who don't will train me as a YouTube star, who will train me exactly the same as professional fighter. And I decided to stop my search on Iron Gym. You know why? Because Iron do professional work with different fighters and preparing fighters. Also, Iron Gym is a gym for a lot of people for train, and not only in boxing, as a workout gym, you know. When first time I came to Iron, we have a big meeting with co-owner of Iron, with different coaches, with people who work in management of Iron Gym. And when I been on the first meeting, I just like, wow man, this is a club where I need to work out. This is a club where I can do exactly what I want. Because I feel this is a feeling of people, I think it's kind of the same energy, you know, and I just like, yeah, I need to go and do it. Let's see interview of my coach, what he think about this experience. Let's go.
What do you think about training me, about when you meet me, and about all this program which we have in this month, and how's it?
When I met you, I was like, wow, this is gonna be a bit of a headache, because the way you were punching the bag, the first time I felt that you were not gonna be able to listen to me, that you felt like you knew it all. This, which is one of the most important things, and then this, and then that, okay? So, I'm not always gonna baby you.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to learn this. In about 3 weeks, you have to do it on your own, okay? Keep your hand wide and tight. I mean, go hard. There's no reason for you to be right here. Whatever you were doing, okay? You need to be nice and simple, keep your distance. Simple, nice little small movements. See that? Your right hand should be from over here, not from right here. How tall are you? 6'2". Okay, I'm 5'10" and a half. As short as you were, and as short as you were throwing, you were punching as you're 5'8". So you want to take advantage of, how tall are you? 6'2". So let's start from the beginning, all right? Not like that, okay? So I want you to understand your distance. Look at that. See that? Keep it there, keep it there. So that's how far you should be when you throw a punch or when you hit the bag. Okay, nothing. Do it right there and stay. Okay. See how your body is facing this way? Yeah. Now watch what I'm gonna do. Okay. Just stand there. Sit. Turn. Don't use this weight. Don't come like this. Okay. Do it straight. Okay. Now, see how this is all tensed up? Watch this. Relax it. See that? Now you're like that. That's how you look. There you go. That's the way you do it. So we're not focusing on none of that. None of this moves. No. The only thing that moves is this. So boxing, you do use your legs, but I want you to focus on one thing, conquer that, and then we'll go to another thing. Conquer that, and then we'll go to your feet. Conquer that, and then we'll use your waist. We're taking one step at a time. Okay. I'm not gonna have you do all this other shit, and you're gonna have 20,000 things to think of, okay? And as time went by, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is gonna be a good guy to work with. It's very smart. You wanted it. You visualized what you wanted to do, what you already had planned before we even met. And I think that's when everything just fell apart. It was so easy to work with you. And shit, I think it's only been, what, 20, what? correct me on the days?
Like 30 days, I think
30
so.
days. And for
Yeah.
the 30 days that you've been doing and sparring professional fighters and doing what we're doing, shit, I could just imagine 30 more days. If you're pushing my hand forward, that means you're coming forward. Right here, look at my body, look at my chest. Boom, 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 boom. You're going boom, 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 boom. Okay? Slow it down a little bit. You have the power, you have the speed, you just gotta learn how to use it. There you go, do it just like that. Turn the waist. As fast as you throw it, it's as fast as you gotta bring it back. There you go. Just like that. Beautiful. Look how beautiful that looks.
Yeah, what do you think about possibility and how you see my training in 30 days?
How I see it,
Yes.
I think it's fucking amazing. I think for 30 days of training, of you knowing the correct jab, the right, the hook, the body shots, anyone could throw the punch, but it's how you throw it. If you throw it correctly, if you throw it with right technique, right form, exactly where your feet's supposed to be balanced, and you do it so correctly, it's like you've been doing it for years, and you only been doing it for 30 days. That's the most shocking part. Again, double jab, up, body, body, maybe again. Don't worry, it's okay. Don't pay me for my
Breathe.
Let's go. Breathe. Body. No. Body hook. Body hook. Again. Do it again. 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 Okay, there you go. Now you're doing it. There you go. Perfect. Again. Pick up that elbow faster. Pick up that elbow faster when you get here. Here. Okay, let's go. Turn your body and then you pick it up. Okay, because you're dropping your hand. People believe that the further you put back, you punch harder, it doesn't work that way. You gotta turn your body into it. How you feel?
Awesome. Today is the second, just 2 weeks.
Yeah?
Right? In just 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
And last week's.
You guys heard that? Look at me. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm the fucking man.
2 weeks, 10 days, not 14.
Yes.
Only 10 days.
What will be like after a few months? Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
Didn't know nothing about boxing.
I have no idea about it.
And now look at him. Looking like a
You can see first the workout, then the punches.
Jab, jab, jab. Double it up. There you go. Double it up. 1, 2. There you go. Don't shoot up. Shoot straight. There you go. Again. Don't pull the leg back. Put it straight. 1, 2 hook.
What do you think when you saw fight Logan Paul KSI? What do you think about their technique and how they fighting?
You really want me to answer that question?
Yes.
I think it was fucking horrible. Yeah.
Why? What exactly?
I think sometimes, the sport needs to be respected a little more.
Yeah.
And before, an event like that is pulled off, they should have better training. I'm not saying that they did it. Maybe they didn't take it as serious, but you gotta respect the sport. I've been in the sport since I was 13 years old. I love it. If it wasn't for it, I'd probably be in prison or probably be dead. And for me to see a performance like that with millions of people watching and them thinking that, oh, if they could do it, we could do it. I'm sorry, it's not that fucking easy. Where I come from, people die over the sport. So to see that was basically an insult to me and an insult to boxing.
And how we train with you?
Oh, that's a whole different case. You'll see the videos. Just watch the videos and we'll see, and we'll watch you perform and you'll see the difference between our training and everybody else's training, which is real shit. Just because you're a little YouTube celebrity or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I'll treat you no different. I'll treat you just like any other fighter.
You saw my way from start, from beginning, when I don't even know how to punch. And watch right now. Yeah, right now completely different. And exactly what we see on the last sparring. I have already 3 sparring. Yes, not a lot, but I trained just a month. What will be after 6 months, I have no idea. Honestly, my coach said it's unbelievable result in 1 month. Serious. I just spoke with him yesterday. He said like it's unreal. He trained people 20 years of his life, and he never ever saw a person who can do what I do right now after 1 month. This is insane. But this is insane because I have the best coach. His mentality, his idea of how to do workout, how to train people, I think it's the best one. If I will have the same coach in ski, oh my God, I will be like few times Olympic champion for sure. But since it was in ski, right now it's in boxing. So let's see right now interview with co-owner Don Chamber and what he think about all this idea. Let's go.
We showed up here today. It's an exciting morning to see Viktor spar. Little background. You know, if you come around Iron Gym, whether it's the Santa Monica location or the Brentwood location, you'll see us, people working out, training people boxing. But what people don't know is my business partner in Iron is also the co-owner of Sheer Sports. So we have in any given day, you know, you could have a professional fighter walk into our gyms and they're training with our trainers who do it for cardio, but also do it professionally. So Viktor came to us with an interesting proposal, and we kind of laughed when he first came to us, telling us about these YouTube fighters and obviously working with professional fighters. We don't think very much of it, but you know, Viktor was very compelling, intriguing. His size, his strength, he's a world-class athlete, has some world championships in cross-country skiing, and his desire and will to do this, and really fearful. He had fearlessness. He wanted to get into the ring. He showed up at Logan Paul's backyard, never put on gloves before in his life, got in the backyard, and it's all out there on YouTube, and took his shot. And we're interested to see how he goes from that point to working with us and training with Omar, one of our better trainers, and seeing how we can take somebody who thinks, you know, might not even respect the sport when he first started, and see how this evolves. This is our my second time out here to see Viktor. The first time we had him spar with somebody, I think he gained a lot of respect for the sport. It didn't go so well for him, and it was interesting to us. He's trained now for a few more weeks, so we've got another sparring session here today, and you know, I've just watched it, and in, I don't know, maybe 6 short weeks, give or take, the evolution's been incredible. So this experiment's going to continue. Stay tuned. We're going to continue to have him spar, and we're going to see who else out there might be unafraid and will get in the ring with him and give him a shot. So we're excited. Stay tuned.
It was his interview exactly after last sparring, and this sparring I spar with a person who trained in box 15 years of his life. 15 years and 1 month. And I don't kick his ass, honestly. But in one moment when I punch him in the stomach, you know, he like, oh my God, he like fall down. Honestly, I feel like cool. I just like, wow, man, if I can do these things with a person who trained 15 years, oh my God, it's crazy. I have no idea what will be after 1 year or after 6 months. This is insane. And right now, I'm ready to challenge any YouTuber, anybody who wanna fight. Let me guys know in comment below who I need to fight. I have some ideas in my mind who I can fight, but I will see and I will hear your ideas. And by the way, I want to say thank you guys to you for follow my journey, and I'm sure we will kick a lot of asses in next year, right? Okay, tell me in comment below right now who we need to fight, and in next video I will call somebody out. Guess who it will be. Let's go.